Hi guys. Have you seen the video I posted this morning? If you have not, I think you should go have a look at it. This morning I woke up and as always, first thing first, I take my temperature. Every morning, 5-6 o'clock, before I even blink, I take my temperature. So the first second I looked at it and I know, oh, okay, this is not good. So my temperature dropped again. It went from 98.4 to a 98.1. Mind you, I started spotting yesterday, so I just knew right away this is not a good news. So I went to use the washroom and I didn't want to do a pregnancy test because I thought, okay, I only have 2 left. There's no need to waste one pregnancy test. I'm not gonna do it. So I urinate in a little container that comes with the test. I put it aside just, you never know, in case I change my mind. And yes, I changed my mind 2 minutes later. So I got up, I did the test. I looked at the test for the first 30-40 seconds and I saw the white line, the same white line I got yesterday. So I was so upset I just put it down and went back to bed, and I said, okay, let me just film this. So I went outside on the balcony, and as I was filming it and the test started to get darker, but I could see the white line, the place where the faint or the dark positive should be was white, but all around that white line where the positive should be, on top of that line, the red dye started to gather around it and formed a line. So I didn't understand it, because when you look at it, if you don't really look at it, you would see it's a faint line. If you have not watched it, seriously guys, pause this and then go look at it. It's only 1 minute and 2 seconds video. You would see clearly it is a positive pregnancy test. But I did not get excited at all, because I know a lot about my body. I know once your temperature starts to go down at 8-9 dPOs and you start spotting, I mean, the chances are you are not pregnant. I'm not gonna say it is a chemical pregnancy, it's a miscarriage. No, it's a negative. I just know it. If I was not tamping, if I didn't know much about what's going on, I would have known, I would have thought it was a positive. So I got very upset right after that. So I decided I'm gonna go downtown, I'm gonna go do my nail, do a pedicure, and just vent. Just take a minute to gather my thoughts and just relax for a minute. So I came back here and I showed the test to my youngest son. He said, "Oh, Mom, what kind of test is that? Is that an ovulation test or is that a pregnancy test?" I said, "It is a pregnancy test." "Oh my God, Mom, it's the first time you ever had one like that. It's like, it's purple. It has color on it." And I told him, "Don't get excited. It's not." And he said, "No, Mom, I think it's a line." And I will try to show it to you. You could still see the line, but I did 1 million of these ovulation or pregnancy tests, and I know exactly where the line should be. So if you look at it, you will see the faint line is too close to the control line. So no, you have to go, guys, and watch the video. You see the faint line? You can see the faint line. It is, and you can see the white line too. The white line is where the line should be. So the pink is on top of the white line. So that's why I was not too excited. So I started to think somebody's coming here. So anyway, I started thinking, you know what, this is not a good test. That was my husband. So this is not a good test. So I went out, and when I came back and I started thinking, you know what? Over the past year, I've been through so much. And when is enough enough? I mean, what would it take for me to say, okay, I'm done, I can't do it anymore? Not every month I feel like this, you know. Sometimes when I see my temperature is going down, I start spotting, I just cannot wait to just start it over again. I can't wait for the, you know, for my period to come, and then I can start over again. But this, I don't know if it's because of this fake pregnancy test, and I feel like, oh my God, when is enough enough? I am so upset at myself. I'm upset at my body. I feel like my body is not doing what it's supposed to do. I feel like my body is letting me down. I feel like I am letting my body down. And at the age of 41, I mean, you gotta know when enough is enough. Because if you are in your early 20s, I have some of the subscribers, I subscribe to them, and you know, and I see, okay, they have their period, and I think, you go girl, next month maybe you're gonna get your BFP. And sometimes I think, you know what, you have a good year or 2 or 3 or 4, you're gonna make it for sure. 100% you will have this baby, no matter what it takes. You know, if you don't get it this year, you will get it next year, you will get it sometimes. But when you get to a point after you're 40, I mean, when I started, I thought, okay, next month, if I don't get it, you know, when am I going to get it? So it's been a year, and you think, I don't have another year, I don't have another 2 years, I don't have 5 years, I mean, hell, I don't. So I feel like I am the one that should take the blame for it, because when we had our second child, we decided, without talking about it, we decided that was it, because we had 2 boys, we loved them very much. My husband wanted a girl, but I love my boys. I could never love a girl more than I love my boys. I mean, if I was to have another baby, if I get pregnant right here, right now, if you ask me what would I love to have, I'll tell you 100% I would like to have another boy. But we decided we didn't want to do it again, simply because my husband was getting older. And I never said anything, and 2 years later I started thinking about it, and I never said anything to my husband. 5 years later I didn't say anything, simply because when I was pregnant with my youngest, my husband started to tell me, you know, when this child is 18, I'm gonna be 70 something. I might not see him graduate, I might not see him getting married, I might not do this and do that. I mean, it is understandable. That's all. That's what we all do. When you have a baby, or even when you're pregnant, all you want is to see your kids grow up. You want to see your kids get married. You want to see them succeed in life. You want to see them take off and have their own life, settle down, and be happy. It's the same for him. He loves his kids more than anything. He spent every waking moment with them, and he would like to see his kids, you know, grow up. So after 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, I was wrecked. I was always thinking about it. I was crying all the time, because I wanted to have another child. And when I finally decided to talk to him last year about it, and I told him, you know, it is not an argument I'm looking for. I just wanted to tell you how I feel, how I've been feeling, and what I've been hiding from you for the past 12 years. And he said, oh my God, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? If you told me, you would have had a baby 5 years ago. You would have had another child 10 years ago. So he said, I wouldn't mind. I mean, we already have 2 kids. I would love to have a warm body in the house. And we started our journey. So it's a year now, and nothing, nada, a fake pregnancy test. So anyway, I am pissed. I'm very upset. I don't know, it's more about me. I'm upset at myself. I feel like, what else? What next? What else should I do? I have tried, with my supplements. Well, I exercise, I eat well. Yeah, I may not look well, but I eat well and I exercise. I take this, I take that. I'm not doing anything crazy. And here I am with a fake pregnancy test. How rude is that? So this is where I am, and a big shout out to my girl Fatima Mama. So thank you for all your comments, your liking, and your I don't know, your support. Thank you to all my subscribers for watching my videos. Thank you guys. So I'll see you back again soon.